welcome. I'm Jess Ketmans with Guided by Equus, and I'm here with your Horse Wisdom healing message for the week of July 13th. I'm here with my mare and foal herd, and in this space of the barn because the bugs are getting bad outside. But the idea that has kind of been coming to me for what the message is this week actually has to do with Coast. And he's the sire of my foal that is still unborn. Mahari is the mom, and she's the bay mare way out back there. But within this space of these mares and foals moving around, and I was visiting with Coast this weekend because he's up at a different location. But it's like this week, there's something that we're shining a light on. And as these two kind of investigate this new space that they're in, because it's prompted because of an external force, which is the bugs outside, these guys are exploring behind me just this new area that they're finding a way to be with this area. And so when I was with Coast, he's just such a presenceful horse. I'll just share Raven with you. And this is his son Falcon right behind me. And what he kind of offered to me was that who we are as a presence is we become a light in the world through this presence. And I've known that before, but what he gave me this weekend was that it's through not only our being, but our actively engaging with the world. And so kind of like this, actively engaging in a relationship with something or with what we want to be in a relationship with. And so this week, the idea of there's something that there is a light being shone on, something either in our life or something deep within us that has us recognize that way to more joyfully, actively engage. And he's coming kind of in the back of my mind right now, or the back of my heart actually, because I have an image of him that I took with myself, and he's just such a support in this herd, in my own life, and in whoever's lives he touches, because he's this light-colored horse, so he is this light, and yet just his presence and what he brings to the spaces that he's in is what really draws people to him and other horses. I will put him with other horses who are in need of support and grounding and healing, because he is such a grounded presence for just being centered and approachable and nurturing and compassionate. So it's all of these spaces, and now Mahari, everyone else has left the space, and Mahari's wanting to come through the door and just check it out. Because again, she is carrying a foal of Coast, and due sometime hopefully soon. And so even within this space of this barn, it's like the light and shadow, but there's something that is being illuminated for us this week through how we are actively engaging with it. And I can actually feel that drop into my solar plexus, and having to just take a deep breath on that. So as you're moving through your week, notice what is attracting your attention, and notice the things that are coming up for you that want to move you into joy, because the more we come from that, just that centered approach of being ourselves, then we actually are actively engaging with joy through our relationship with whatever it is that we want to engage with, kind of like Daisy and her son, Falcon. So I don't know what disturbed all of those guys, but just one last deep breath, and I will see if I can go and find them to kind of finish this video off. And Mahari is the last one left here. And so as we move in and out of spaces, just to recognize where we are drawn to, I guess, this week. So much love from myself and Coast, who is present, and Mahari. And the rest of the herd at Guided by Equus. And we will check in with you guys next week. So take care till then. And it feels like there's one more piece too. I followed Mahari in here because it's our ability to investigate how we want to be in the world through our own way and our own way of wanting to be in relationship with something that actually allows us to find our place within these spaces. And so Mahari felt that there was too much going on with the other horses in here, and she's investigating it now, but in a way that feels right to her. So that's, I guess, what the last part of the message is to do it in a way that feels right to you, that creates that sense of groundedness, of centeredness within you. So much love from myself and the horses.